Have you ever felt trapped even knowing you were born for more? As if life had placed you in an invisible loop of repetition, scarcity, and limitations? Then stay with me, because what you're about to hear might be precisely what your energy field has been waiting for to break free and align with prosperity. This video is a deep dive into the law of attraction, applied vibrationally and spiritually. Here, you'll understand why things haven't flowed as they should, and what's missing for your manifestation to finally occur. Together, we'll unlock your frequency, activate your magnetic field, and make space for the new. Prepare yourself for a leap in consciousness and abundance. If you're tired of waiting, of fighting alone, of doing everything right and still feeling like something is holding you back, this video is for you. But I warn you, by the end, you won't be the same. Shall we begin? The frequency of gratitude is the gateway to manifestation. Most people perceive gratitude as a passive sentiment. However, gratitude is, in reality, a vibrational command that communicates to the universe. I have already received. And when you vibrate as if you already possess, you align yourself with the frequency of manifestation. The law of attraction responds to your energy, not your requests. If you vibrate with scarcity while praying for prosperity, you create conflict. But when you offer thanks in advance, you access the quantum field as a co-creator, not as a supplicant. Have you expressed gratitude today for that which has not yet arrived? This is the key. Gratitude is more than a habit. It is a spiritual technology that collapses possibilities and materializes opportunities. Every time you give thanks for something that does not yet exist in the physical realm, you take a step toward bringing it from the unseen into the tangible. Gratitude dispels doubt, dissolves fear, and expands your magnetic field. One who gives thanks vibrates in love, and one who vibrates in love attracts all that resides at the frequency of prosperity. Have you noticed how grateful individuals seem to experience silent miracles daily? Practicing gratitude alters your vibrational identity. You cease to be needy for the future and become God's present in action. This attracts more. This opens doors. This transforms. Revelation. Gratitude is not the culmination of manifestation. It is the most potent beginning imaginable. Those who give thanks accelerate. You grew up hearing phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "The poor are born to die poor." These aren't just sayings. They're energetic imprints that have shaped your reality without your conscious awareness. The law of attraction operates on what you believe to be true. If you associate wealth with suffering, guilt, or injustice, you obstruct the flow of prosperity. Your subconscious vibrates resistance as you attempt to manifest. How many times have you sabotaged an opportunity out of fear of not being ready? Or forfeited receiving something because deep down you felt you didn't deserve it? This isn't bad luck. It's an inherited unconscious vibrational pattern. Scarcity isn't a lack of money, it's a lack of internal permission to thrive. And until you reframe these beliefs, no matter how much you visualize or desire, nothing will be sustainable. Manifestation demands healing. Healing what you've heard, what you've experienced, what you've believed. Prosperity begins when you question, is this true, or is it merely a repetition of what I was taught? You can reprogram your frequency with new affirmations, new habits, and a new vibrational identity. Prosperity doesn't begin externally. It begins within, in your silent permission to receive. Revelation. You're not trapped by reality. You're trapped by the idea you have of it. And that idea can be reprogrammed today. Prosperity isn't luck. It's vibrational identity. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract opportunities naturally, while others struggle for years without making progress? It's not a matter of luck. It's a matter of vibrational identity. You don't manifest what you desire. You manifest what you believe yourself to be. And what if I told you that the true key to prosperity lies not in your effort, but in who you've silently decided to be. Prosperity originates in the unseen, in the energetic field of your identity. If you still perceive yourself as someone struggling, lacking, insignificant, or lost, the universe responds to that. The energy you emanate is a mirror of how you perceive yourself. This is why repeating, "I am abundant" 1,000 times is futile if, internally, you still vibrate with scarcity, fear, and doubt. Some people do everything right. They visualize, they express gratitude, they study, but they overlook the most crucial element, embodying the manifestation before it occurs. Vibrational identity is the cornerstone of the law of attraction. You don't become prosperous when you receive. You receive when you embody prosperity as an intrinsic part of who you are. I once knew a woman named Clara. For 8 years, she implored God for abundance. Yet, she consistently declared, "I'm merely a domestic worker. I'll never escape this." One day, she began to assert, "I am the daughter of the owner of gold and silver. I deserve to live with dignity." She transformed her vocabulary, her posture, her attire, and within 6 months, she launched her own cleaning business, becoming a recognized figure in the neighborhood. Her reality followed who she chose to be. As long as you believe you are unworthy, you repel prosperity. Manifestation is discerning. It honors who you have become. The quantum field does not deliver what you desire. It delivers what you sustain through faith, emotion, action, and coherence. Do you aspire to a new financial echelon? Begin with identity. How does a prosperous person think, speak, walk, and decide? This is vibrational alignment. Transform internally, and the external world will be compelled to adapt. Declare now, "I am abundance in motion. I am a visible extension of divine prosperity. I attract that which resonates with my vibration, and I choose to vibrate wealth, worthiness, and peace." Final revelation: the key isn't to acquire something to feel prosperous. It's to become prosperous to naturally achieve. Your reality shifts when your identity transforms. Write in the comments, "I choose my new vibrational identity." Your declaration can inspire the transformation of another soul. Have you ever felt that urge? That idea that gives you goosebumps? That desire to change everything? But for some reason, you don't act? You say you want to thrive, but you procrastinate. You know what needs to be done, but you freeze. What if I told you this isn't laziness? It's a disguised energetic saboteur. Today, I'm going to show you how vibrational procrastination might be hindering your dreams and how to break this cycle before it's too late. Vibrational procrastination is more than just delay. It's pent-up energy. It's like a river trying to flow but encountering an invisible dam. And this dam is made of fear, perfectionism, insecurity, and unresolved traumas. You say, "I'll do it later," but the universe hears, "I'm not ready to receive yet." The problem isn't a lack of capability, it's an excess of resistance. You fear making mistakes, you fear being judged, you fear succeeding and not knowing how to handle the new version of yourself. And fear, when not transmuted, turns into spiritual paralysis. And paralysis is a disconnection from the creative soul. I worked with a young man named Gabriel, brilliant, creative, full of ideas, but for 3 years he'd been putting off launching his YouTube channel. One day, he cried and told me, "What if I'm not good enough?" And I replied, "You don't need to be perfect, you just need to move." He recorded it on his old phone and posted it. Today he has over 100,000 subscribers because the energy flowed, because he broke the silence of procrastination. The law of attraction responds to movement, not stagnant intention. Action is vibrational prayer. When you act, even with fear, the universe interprets it as active faith. You demonstrate, I believe it's already mine so much that I've started even before seeing the result. This creates a field of realization. Every project born within you is a divine seed, but it needs your yes, your gesture, your first step. Procrastination is the no you give to your own calling, and every no you repeat to your purpose becomes a delay in the clock of your manifestation. Liberation begins with a simple gesture, an email sent, a video posted, a conversation initiated. Don't wait for courage to arrive. Start trembling, start scared, start however you can, because the universe only helps those who move. Final revelation. Action is the language of vibrational faith, and the universe responds more to a real step than to 1,000 mental promises. Miracles favor those who move, even imperfectly, even insecurely, even today. And in the comments declare, "Today I move with faith, even when afraid." This phrase can be the portal that activates your sphere of action and makes room for the new. Have you ever paid attention to the words you utter daily? I'm tired. It's tough for me. Nothing goes right. It might seem innocuous, but these phrases are more perilous than they appear. This is because words generate vibrational patterns. Today, I'll demonstrate how every sentence you speak shapes your reality, for better or for detriment, and how you can flip this switch right now. Every word is a code, an energetic decree that activates or deactivates the possibilities surrounding you. When you say, "I don't have money," the universe doesn't judge. It merely obeys. Understood. No money for him now. You are programming the field with every phrase you repeat. This isn't superstition, it's frequency. The vibration of what you speak propagates like quantum sound waves, and these waves collapse realities. If you speak of limitation, you attract impediments, but if you speak of expansion, you activate pathways. Your mouth is the remote control for your reality. I recall Mrs. Lourdes, a humble seamstress from the countryside. Every day she'd say, "I'm poor, but honest," and her life remained constrained. One day after a lecture, she decided to change. She began to say, "I am prosperous, I am worthy, I am blessed." Within a few months, her clientele tripled and she was able to open her own studio. The words changed, and reality followed suit. Most people speak as if they are merely describing their lives, but the secret is to speak as if you are creating your life, because words have direction. Every sentence is a seed. Some yield fruit, others thorns, and what you say automatically is generating your vibrational harvest. Want a practical tip? Conduct a verbal audit for 24 hours. Observe everything you say. And every time something indicative of limitation emerges, correct it immediately. Replace "I can't" with "I am learning to allow." Replace "it's not possible" with "I am creating space for it to happen." This is vibrational field reprogramming. Even playful remarks carry power. Saying "I'm unlucky," "I always get screwed," even with a smile, is akin to casting a curse in jest. And the universe doesn't understand sarcasm. It understands vibration. So speak with awareness, speak with faith, speak with the intention of blessing your reality. Final revelation. Your words are energetic wands. Every phrase you repeat is an incantation. Therefore, conjure abundance. Declare with courage. Speak as if you already possess what you desire. I activate my magnetic field with words of power. This isn't merely a statement, it's a vibrational code, and you've already begun manifesting by writing it. Making room for the new, letting go, is an act of faith. You cannot receive something new while fearfully clinging to the old. Life only truly begins to flow when you release what is vibrating below what you deserve. But letting go hurts. Letting go requires faith. The law of attraction responds to your capacity to trust, to surrender before you see, to declare, "This no longer serves me," even without yet having what you desire. Prosperity commences when you cease carrying what has already expired. How many times have you insisted on paths that made you unwell, on relationships that drained your energy, on jobs that eroded your self-esteem? And all of this obstructed the manifestation of something greater. Letting go is trusting the unseen. It is creating energetic space. It is telling the universe, I know what is coming will be better. Abundance begins in the space you create, not in what you force. But be mindful. Letting go is not giving up. It is vibrational maturity. It is understanding that certain cycles must be concluded so that greater doors may open. You were not created to carry unnecessary weight. Each time you release what holds you back, you ascend a vibrational step. And the higher you go, the more visible you become to miracles. Gain. Imagine having clarity, lightness, and the space for incredible opportunities to effortlessly find you. Revelation. Prosperity loves space. The secret is, when you let go, the universe delivers what was already yours, but couldn't arrive. Money is energy, and it responds to your emotion. Have you ever felt a tightness in your chest just by looking at your bank account? Or perhaps felt afraid to spend even when you knew it was necessary? Most people believe money is about numbers, effort, and mathematics. But what if I showed you that money is a direct reflection of your emotional vibration? Today you'll understand why money isn't just currency, it's energy. And the way you feel, think, and react to it determines whether you attract or repel prosperity. Money has a frequency. It flows into the lives of those who treat it as an ally, as a welcome presence. However, when your relationship with money is marked by fear, shame, or anger, your magnetic field enters a state of energetic contraction. And the universe understands. He is not yet ready to receive more. Everything you reject moves away. Everything you welcome draws closer. The energy of money doesn't seek idolatry, but rather respect, appreciation, and conscious circulation. Those who feel guilt for earning, fear losing, or believe they don't deserve it, create a field that blocks abundance before it arrives. I met Paulo, a bankrupt entrepreneur who used to say, I hate money. It only brings pain. As long as he held on to that emotion, every new venture failed. One day, after extensive inner work, he changed his narrative. Money is an extension of my creativity. Within 8 months, he created an online project that now supports his family with ease. Money returned when his emotions healed. Financial manifestation begins with emotional healing. It's futile to employ 1,000 techniques if, internally, you still associate wealth with suffering or success with solitude. You need to teach your vibration to feel secure with money. This is achieved through gratitude, a new language, and decisions that honor your future prosperity. Try thanking every day for the money that has passed through you, even if it was a small amount. Be thankful even for the bills you paid, because paying them signifies flow. The quantum field interprets this as capacity and responds with more flow. Money cannot resist the frequency of gratitude. And remember, money doesn't grant power. It reveals what is already vibrating within you. Those who live in emotional scarcity tend to spend compulsively, avoid control, and cycle through losses. But those who build a solid vibrational identity receive with balance and make money stay. Ultimate revelation. Money doesn't obey logic. It obeys your frequency. Your emotion is the true silent magnet of prosperity. If you feel good about it, it draws near. If you fear, reject, or sabotage it, it distances itself. Reality is a mirror. Change within to see. Without, everything you observe around you is a reflection of your inner vibration. Relationships, finances, opportunities, everything responds to the frequency you sustain, not the effort you exert. The law of attraction isn't about conquering, it's about aligning. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Shifting your reality begins with adjusting your energy, not by battling what lies outside. Have you ever noticed how when you change internally, even the people around you transform? Some drift away, others draw closer. This is vibrational realignment. It's the universe orchestrating everything for your new phase. The mistake is attempting to manipulate the mirror without altering the face. Trying to change outcomes without changing the source, your deepest thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. But external reality always reveals your inner landscape. Wish to transform your life? Begin by observing without judgment. What is your life telling you today about your frequency? What is repeating? What is missing? Where is there conflict? The universe is neutral yet exquisitely precise. It replicates what you emit. Change your vibration, and reality reorganizes itself like a mirror adjusting to a new reflection. Gain. Imagine living in an environment where everything seems to flow effortlessly. Harmonious relationships, opportunities emerging, paths opening naturally. Revelation. Reality does not resist your inner transformation. The secret is, you are the mirror, and the world merely reflects who you decide to be. Gratitude isn't a consolation prize, it's a potent manifestation weapon. Most people express gratitude after receiving, but those who wisely activate the law of attraction express it beforehand. Gratitude preceding accomplishment is vibrational faith in action. It's you telling the quantum field, I trust so deeply that I've already received, I don't even need to see it to be thankful. This kind of gratitude activates a field of coherence between intention, emotion, and expectation. And this field constructs invisible bridges between you and the manifestation of your desires. How many times have you only managed to appreciate something after losing it? Gratitude salvages the value of the present moment, and the present moment is the sole gateway through which the future enters. Practicing daily gratitude isn't merely spirituality, it's energetic intelligence. It's akin to tuning your antenna to constantly receive signals of abundance. Do you desire more from life? Be more grateful. The energy of gratitude is like a master key. It unlocks doors that effort alone cannot. Vibration before vision. Gain. Imagine living with a peaceful heart, attracting unexpected blessings simply by recognizing the value of what you already possess. Revelation. Gratitude isn't the destination, it's the trigger. Those who give thanks first, manifest first. Faith, the invisible fuel of the law of attraction. Have you done everything right? Visualized, thought, written, given thanks? Yet manifestation hasn't occurred. The waiting starts to sting. Doubt knocks at your door. Your mind begins to scream, will it really happen? And it's at this moment that many give up. But today, I want to remind you, faith is the invisible link between what you desire and what you manifest. Without it, nothing sustains the energetic field. With it, the impossible moves. True faith isn't just belief, it's vibration. It's silent certainty. It's that force within you that says, even though I can't see it yet, I know it's already mine. When this faith is activated, your frequency rises, and the universe, which operates by resonance, begins to align circumstances, people, and synchronicities to deliver. The problem is that many confuse faith with anxious expectation. But faith is not impatience disguised as spirituality. Faith is solid confidence, even when the ground shakes. It's walking on invisible waters and saying, I continue because I trust the source, not logic. And the universe recognizes this vibration because it isn't corrupted by delay. Once a woman named Helena told me she asked for a child for 9 years. She went through losses, treatments, disappointments, but every morning she prepared an empty room, folded tiny clothes, and gave thanks. She would say, my child already exists in the invisible. In the 10th year, she became pregnant naturally because her faith never rested. It sustained the field, even without proof. Do you want to manifest something grand? Sustain the vibration even without results. This is active faith. He who sees the invisible conquers the impossible. Furthermore, your constant faith is the only shield against fear, doubt, comparison. Faith vibrates at a frequency that cannot be contaminated by logic. Faith is also practiced. It's like a muscle. Every yes given to the invisible, every step taken even without a map, strengthens your capacity to manifest. Visualization without faith is an empty image. Affirmation without faith is noise. But faith with emotion, alignment, and action moves energetic mountains. True faith is calm. It's coherent. It's that inner voice that says, I don't need to control because it's already done. When you vibrate at this frequency, the universe responds like a loyal servant, delivering at the exact time in the perfect way. And you feel not despair, you feel peace.
Final revelation. Faith is the vibrational password that unlocks all the doors of the invisible. One who vibrates in faith needs not chase, for manifestation recognizes your energetic signature and finds you. Breathe deeply and say with all your heart, my faith sustains my vibration, it is already done. Write with intention, write as prophecy. You are not waiting, you are being prepared.
Now that you've accessed these vibrational truths, don't revert to autopilot. Your manifestation has already begun, and you know it. So, if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to remember the power they hold. Gratitude for being here. Your prosperity is inevitable.